Okay, cool. All right, we're recording. Hey, welcome to Cameo, the game show. How you doing today? You doing good, Jen?
Good.
Good. You're
Yeah.
our very first contestant on our trial run of Cameo, the game show. Are you familiar with Cameo?
Yeah. I got a cameo for my birthday this year.
Oh, who from?
Countess Luann de Lesseps.
Ooh, okay. Well, she is
It was a
not in the
good
game
one.
today, but that's
Okay.
awesome. That's awesome. So you're familiar with Cameo.
Yeah.
Okay. Cameo is the premier portal for personalized messages from your favorite celebrities. Cameo is wildly popular and adding more and more celebrities every day. I've bought one for my husband. You've gotten one for your birthday. Cameo
Uh-huh.
lets you shop by genre, price, and even your favorite shows. This whole game show is a commercial for Cameo, basically. So Cameo, don't fucking sue me, please. Okay. Cameo, the game show, explores the new economy created by Cameo. Contestants, that's you, make their best guess as to what celebrities charge in relation to other celebrities on
Ooh.
Cameo. And guess what happens? Hilarity ensues. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So these are our categories for today's show. Okay. Really expensive housewives, Ian my price range, LIL Pricey, and comedians charge what? Okay. Now
Okay.
normally I'd have this where you select, but it's a presentation. It's the first one, so we're just gonna go through each one of these. Okay. All
Okay.
right. But we're gonna start with a little palate cleanser. All right.
Okay.
Rondell. We all know Rondell Smith. He's the only black person who's ever appeared on Chris Lee Knows Best.
Mm-hmm.
He is on Cameo. Do you know Rondell?
I know Rondell.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So how much do you think Rondell's charging for a cameo?
I'm gonna say $30.
$30. Okay, my husband said 100 because he loves Christine Knows Best. Rondell is charging $25.
Oh,
You can get a
okay.
bargain. You can get a Rondell cameo and buy yourself like a matcha latte or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Cool. So are you gonna? Do you think you'd get a Rondell? I'm just kidding.
I kind of know Rondell. I feel like
Yeah.
I would just text him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Okay.
have his phone number. I could hit him up on Facebook.
Yeah. You can also message him for 99 cents a minute on Cameo. Okay, so we're gonna go into really expensive housewives. These are people from the Real House franchises on Bravo TV, which I know you're intimately aware of, right?
Yes. So I feel
Okay.
like I'm going to get all of these because
All right. So we're going to start with the first is put these three housewives from three different franchises. We've got Bethany Frankel from New York, Aviva Drescher from New York, and Caroline Manzo. Put these three in the correct order from lowest to highest, what they're charging for their cameo.
lowest, I'm going to say Aviva.
Okay.
And then Caroline. Okay.
Okay. So keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So Aviva, then Caroline, then Bethany.
Okay. And Aviva, how much do you think it would charge she would charge you
See, here's the
to
thing.
take her leg off and put it on the table and say the only thing fake about this cameo is my leg?
See, the thing is, I feel like Aviva is not really that relevant right now, but she is very high maintenance and has a lot of money. So I feel like she wouldn't really waste her time.
Right.
But so she's a little tricky. I'm gonna say that she probably charges $250.
Okay. And then how much do you think Bethany charges?
Bethany is I think she's 500 per
500. Okay. All right. So the order actually
Caroline is worth
I know,
so
right?
much more than that.
Right?
She's a radio show. She's busy.
She hasn't been
She's
on there for a long
iconic.
time. Her family is thick
That's
as
true.
thieves, but they don't cost
They're
very much.
family.
Yeah. How much do you think Albie was? Albie is also on there.
Dude, Albie's pretty hot, and I know he's got a very large following. So I'm gonna guess that Albie is probably about 175.
Albie's charging $35.
Albie!
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just giving it away.
Well, he's got to make that money back from that Blackwater fiasco. Remember?
Oh,
Blackwater?
that's true.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anyways, Caroline Manzo, $60. Aviva Drescher, $99.
Wow. Okay.
That's a lot, right? So Bethany, again, you're saying 500. You're gonna stick with that?
Yeah, I think she's anywhere between 400 and 500.
All right, you can get Bethany at a steal for $299.
Oh my God, she's the kind of billionaire where it costs her more money to like pick up money that she dropped on the floor.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Her time costs more.
$299, not even 300.
She's a person of the people.
Right.
I think it's more about her just wanting to connect with her fans than the money.
Right.
$299.
$299.
She made that 2 seconds ago she just made $2.99.
She's probably made $1 million since we've been talking.
Yeah.
But okay, so Bethany Frankel's $2.99. Is Dorinda more or less? Dorinda Medley, she's gonna make things nice on your Cameo. Is it more or less than Bethany?
Okay, Dorinda just got the axe and she's not coming back to Housewives.
Yeah, she knows.
So she's
you don't have to whisper it.
I know, but I think that Dorinda is probably really trying to grab that last Housewives money.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that she's probably I think she's probably more than Bethany. I'm gonna say 325.
150
150.
You get
oh
two
my God.
Dorindas.
See, do you know what I'm basing this off of? And I hope this is not a question coming up and I'm going to blow it. But I know Luann is so expensive.
I know it. I know.
And so Luann's more than all of these people.
Luann might be the most expensive. I found Nene was 500. Nene Leaks was 500. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 Dorindas for the price of a Bethany. Okay. So we're gonna play with Bethany again. Bethany, I feel like that's a fair price, $300 for pretty famous housewife, right?
It is fair.
Yeah. So let's see how. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. I will just say that Luann, she's more expensive than all of these ladies. I will say that she really does bring it, and she brings a little bit of cabaret into her message.
Did she sing?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. So when I got one for Payne, it was Melissa Peterman, who plays Barbara Jean on Reba.
Yeah.
And she did like a 5-minute, like it was it was crazy. It was like she sang, I said something about how Payne always wanted a Mercedes. So she sang that song Mercedes by Pebbles. It was super funny. She's amazing.
Oh, nice.
So funny.
That's awesome.
Me and her are best friends now. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna show you some housewives. Tell me how many of these, we already know Caroline is $60, right? So now we got Jill Zarin. Look how happy she is in that picture. This is from before she got fired, I'm assuming.
Jill Zarin.
We got Jill Zarin. We got Sonia Morgan. And we got Elaine Davidson who's no longer on, but she was from Wyatt. She's on Young and the Restless, and she used to be on Beverly Hills. You can buy up to 3 of these people for the price of a Bethany Frankel. Pick the 3 you think you can buy.
The 3 that I think that I could buy. Well, I know that Sonia Morgan, I'm pretty sure I know that she's $250. I'd love a Sonia Morgan.
Okay.
I'd die for a Sonia Morgan, but I don't think I can afford her right now. So I'm going to go.
I'm telling you can afford her.
I can.
You can. So I
want you to
of these 4 people, 3 of them total to less than Bethany Frankel. So Caroline obviously is $60, so she's less.
Yeah, she's pretty low.
But pick the other 2 that you believe are that would then total less than $299.
Well, if I can get a Sonia, I'm going to pick a Sonia, and then I'm thinking it's going to be then Eileen and Caroline. I think Jill's expensive.
Okay.
I think.
Right. So we got Caroline at 60, we got Jill at 125. Sonia, her
prices went down. I swear to God, when I was looking at Cameo, she was more. But you know what? They're out of season.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that the Cameo prices vacillate. So everyone sets their own price. That's what's so interesting about this. We're gonna, when we get to the comedian section, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, but Sonia Morgan, you thought what'd you say, 250, 299?
I could have
$99.
Swear I saw her at 250.
I think she'll even take her tooth out for $99.
Yeah.
But and then Eileen is also $99, which is kind of crazy to me because she's been on television for like 30 years. So you know what I mean? Like,
so like she's got a lot of soap star fans, like outside of the Housewives universe. But it's got to be because which it's so funny because Jill hasn't been on for years, and she's charging more than Sonia, who's like the jewel of Housewives,
right?
And of New York Housewives, and I guess Sonia probably went down because they're out of season right now. But I mean,
crazy,
so interesting,
right?
So interesting.
So now Ian, my price range is our next is our next category. These are all celebrities named Ian. Okay. My name's Ian. I love a person named Ian. So you're gonna again from lowest to highest. We've got Michael Ian Black.
Oh, love him. Love.
Ian Ziering. It's not Ian, it's
Uh-huh.
Ian. He fucked it up for everybody. Ian Buchanan, who was in Twin Peaks and General Hospital, a bunch of other shit. And then comedian Ian Edwards. Who you can't see here, but he looks like a bald Yodoye Travis. But anyways.
Ian was supposed to be on Red Clay this past year, and he had to cancel because he got a big gig.
Nice.
He got a huge gig. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say then, so are we going lowest from highest?
Lowest to highest. So name the lowest first to the highest last.
Okay, Ian Edwards, if I'm not mistaken, he does have an HBO show coming out soon.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna go, but it's not out yet.
Exactly.
So I think I'm gonna go Ian Edwards, Ian Buchanan, Michael Ian Black. But and then I think Ian probably charges the most.
Yeah. How much do you think Ian charges?
I think he probably charges, I'm trying to look right into his 90210 eyes.
Yeah, also don't be looking on Cameo while we're doing this. I forgot to tell you that part.
Oh, I'm not. I have my hands. I'm just trying to like look into his soul and figure out what he thinks his worth is.
Right.
I'm gonna say that he probably fancies him. That little smirk, I think he's probably a 135er.
135er. Well, you can't buy that nice lace front toupee action he's got going on for 135. I hate to tell you. So okay, you were correct in your assessment. So Ian Edwards is 30. Ian Buchanan is 45.
Okay.
Michael Ian Black, $85.
I'd pay a lot more for Michael Ian Black.
Right, and then not a bargain. Ian
200.
$200. It's those
I should have known. I should have known.
Sharknadoes, I think. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this category is called LIL Pricey.
Okay.
These are all celebrities whose first name is Lil. And you're going to tell me most expensive or least expensive to most expensive again. So we're doing basically the same type of game. So we got Lil Duval, we got Lil Flip, and Lil Xan. And Lil Xan looks a lot like comedian Zachary Wright out of Atlanta, doesn't he? All right. Yeah. First of all, tell me from least expensive to most expensive.
I'm gonna go. I feel like it's from least expensive. It's gonna go Lil Duval, then Lil Flip, and I'm gonna go Lil Xan just because his face tattoos look really expensive.
Okay. And then, so you said Lil Duval is the least expensive.
How much? Yeah, but I really don't know these people. I'm just judging based.
No, it's perfect. Pictures. And so you're just guessing based off of just that picture. So Lil Duval will get up and dance on the bar in his cameo for you. For how much do you think? What do you think Lil Duval's charging?
$75.
75. And what do you think Lil Flip's charging?
99.
99's a little Miami hat. Lil Xanax, I guess. Is that what it's short for?
Maybe 119.
Okay. All right. So the cheapest at $100 is Lil Xan over there.
The cheapest. Oh my god.
Right, a bargain at $100.
These are Housewives prices.
I know, right? And then this is Lil Duval at $200. I mean, he looks like the life of the party.
I don't know who these people are.
They're all rappers. And Lil Flip is $250. And I can't substantiate whether he's worth that much money. So again, they all set their own price. So it's like, I don't know if Lil Flip is that much more famous than Lil Duval. I can't even say it. I'm not like little. But there you go. So they're all a little pricey was the point of that category.
Wow, they are. Oh, I should have thought about that you're saying pricey.
Yeah.
You said you gave me the hint and I didn't.
Okay, and so this one's called Comedians Charge What?
Ooh, this one's gonna get me in trouble.
No, it should be okay. It should be okay. Okay. So we're gonna start with some big name comedians: Bob Saget, Andrew Dice Clay, Rosie O'Donnell. Lowest to highest.
I'm gonna say it goes Bob Saget, Rosie O'Donnell, and then the highest is Dice.
Okay, and then what do you think the difference in prices between Bob Saget and Rosie O'Donnell?
Did I say Bob Saget was the lowest, and then
You
Rosie
said Bob.
O'Donnell?
Yeah, you said Bob,
Okay.
Rosie, Andrew.
I think Bob Saget's probably $99, and I
Okay.
bet Rosie O'Donnell's probably $199. But I bet Dice charges, like, I'm gonna say he's probably like 300 or
Okay.
more.
So you were right about the order, but Bob
Okay.
Saget's charging $249.
Wow.
Right?
So
And then
it's a little
Rosie's
close.
coming
What did
in.
I say? 199.
You said 99, and then for Rosie,
Oh, shit.
she's charging
Sorry.
$250. There's only $1 difference in price. I will point something out about Rosie. Rosie's she's doing this, but it's only for donations, so she's not doing it. So all the money goes to charity.
That's really nice,
right? And then coming at $299, Andrew Dice Clay. Can you believe $299?
That's pretty high, but I just watched the Showtime Comedy Store documentary, and he thinks he is the biggest comedian that ever was, and he was huge. He is huge. I respect for Andrew Dice Clay, but I know that he thinks very highly of himself.
I always wonder if he has a closet full of sleeves from all of his shirts and jackets. Does he keep the sleeves, or does he give them away? All right, so this is another group that we all know. So this is we're going to look at Robert Kelly, Coco Brown, and Mr. Todd Glass from the Todd Glass Show. So from lowest to highest, who do you think is the cheapest of the three?
I think Robert Kelly is the cheapest.
Robert, and then who's the most expensive?
But no disrespect, great comedians, all great comedians.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to say Coco Brown, and then I'm going to say Todd Glass. I think it's in the order.
Well, times have changed. Okay.
Holy moly!
So we've got. That's right. We got the two.
Wow.
We got the and then breaking the glass ceiling at $100.
All right.
Is Coco Brown.
All right.
So yeah, isn't that crazy?
Good for you, Coco.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so so for you get Todd Glass and a cup of coffee for the price of a Robert Kelly, or you get 2 Robert Kellys for the price of a Coco Brown, or you can get a half a Coco Brown for the price of a Robert Kelly. It's amazing. Okay, so now this is another group of comedians. We've got Corey. This is the Well-Read Boys from the Well-Read
I know these guys.
Corey, Ryan Forster, Drew Morgan, and in his most glamour shot, touched up photo I've ever fucking seen is Mr. Trey Crowder. Look at him. He looks like he is going to prom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so from lowest to highest, who's charging the least? Who's charging the most?
And they're all great. All real great guys.
I love two of them. I
haven't met Drew.
I'm just kidding. They're all great. They're really funny guys.
Yeah, I haven't met Drew, but but Corey and Trey are great people.
If it helps you to know, Corey now goes by the what is it? The buttermilk? Oh, the buttercream stallion. He has a nickname. Okay. Yeah, if that helps.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, and I thought it was the buttermilk donkey for a while, but it's the buttercream stallion.
I think I'm gonna go Corey, Drew, Trey.
Okay, so the order I got it in.
Yeah.
What you're saying? Okay.
So,
That'd be crazy if I just put it in that order. So coming in at $29.
How do I know you're not trying to trick me? Okay.
Coming in at $29 because I'm not smart enough to do that. I barely was able to put this presentation together. Coming in at $29 is Drew Morgan. Okay. So how much do you think so who do you think is next? Since
so I think Corey's next, and I'm going to say that Corey probably charges $45.
Okay, and how much do you think Trey charges?
Trey probably charges $65.
Okay.
Only because they're really cool, chill guys.
Yeah. So Trey charges $50.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And the most expensive of the 3 is the buttercream stallion.
Dang,
$69. He even his price is a joke because he's that funny. $69, Corey.
That makes sense.
Isn't that crazy?
Makes sense then. Yeah, that is
you know these 3, and you know how they all kind of came up together. You would think that Trey would be the one charging the most. No. Corey. Isn't that crazy?
But Corey's
I love it.
Charging the most for the joke, which I respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so this is the bonus round. Okay? I haven't been keeping. I don't know how to score this. That's the other part of this game I don't understand. So everybody who plays it, I'm gonna pay you a participant fee. So you're gonna make you're for all the money for all the what I said I pay you. Okay, so this is the final round, and it is a Bravo bonus round, and it is Captain Glenn from Below Deck Mediterranean, Captain or whatever the one he is. He's
Captain
on the boat.
Lee.
He's on the boat.
Yeah, I know all of these. Yeah.
From Captain from Below Deck Regular, and then Captain Sandy on from Below Deck Mediterranean, lowest to highest.
Okay. I think I know this. I think it's gonna go Captain Glenn because he's new. He's only been on one season. He's super chill, but I really like him. And he kind of, did you watch Fleabag, like Hot Priest?
Yeah.
He kind of gives me Hot Priest vibes.
Yeah. And he's the only one that I know that shares a room with somebody. Like he doesn't even have his own room on the boat. Yeah. So he can't charge them.
And it's a sailing yacht instead of, it's not a real yacht. It's a sailing yacht. It's not a motor yacht. But so I think Captain Glenn charges the least. Yeah. And then I think Captain Sandy is next because she's also pretty chill. And then Captain Lee is a celebrity. Yeah. I think he loves all the attention and he deserves all the attention he gets. But
so how much more
I think he's loving it.
Yeah. Well, he has bangs and I don't like a man with bangs. But okay, so Captain, how much more do you think Captain Lee charges than Captain Sandy?
Then 79 cents to the dollar. I think that Captain Lee probably charges 150 more than Sandy does.
150 more?
No, that's a crazy amount. I take
okay.
That. I'm gonna say $75 more than Sandy.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you were correct. Captain Glenn charges $55 because like apparently that half a room doesn't cost as much. Captain Lee charges $100 and comes in second place. $100. That's all to get a Captain Lee.
That's more than.
Yeah.
That's not a lot, but he's charging more than Housewives.
Right. And then he charges $100, but he's going to be like, I'm so mad I could hammer a nail with my dick right now or whatever. Those dumbass sayings he's got. So he's going to, you get one of those.
Two in the bush and one in the Marshall or whatever.
and then Captain Sandy in just an insane, just insanity to me, is charging $109, $9 more than Captain Lee, which makes me think she looked at how much Captain Lee was charging and then was like, okay, changed hers from whatever it was to $9 more.
Yeah, she did that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's appropriate. Her last name is Jan.
Totally off on all of this. I know. She fired Hannah for having a weed pen.
I know, right? Stupid. But I mean that's like Hannah not stabbing somebody is like that's what the weed pen's for, right? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay, so you did great. So the game, we're gonna call that the game. The only other round that I was thinking about doing was I just realized so I could have myself in the picture the whole fucking time.
You didn't have yourself in the picture?
I didn't. No, it's fine though. It's fine. I think this is better because like if I do it like that, then it sort of blocks the picture. So but what was I going to ask you? Let me stop recording actually. Let's see.
Okay.
Well, anyways, thank you for doing the first ever episode of Cameo the Game Show.
No problem.
Congratulations. I think you did pretty good. I don't know if we can say that you won.
I really thought I knew more about Bravo than I did. But
tell people where they can find you if we do release this.
You can find me on Instagram at Jen O'Neill Smith, on Twitter at Jen O'Neill Smith, and I host a podcast called Dumb Love with fellow comedian Sally Brooks, and you can check me out on there.
Nice. And all right, well, thank you for doing this today, Jen. Yay!
Yay! Thanks for having me. So fun.